Hello, my name is Treyard, and I'm part of Team Amethyst. And my level theme is kind of an outdoor post-apocalyptic area. The player's goal is to navigate through this area to find the missing wheel of the car. You first by stepping on the pressure point, and it moves the car. He will use the cork to stop the green gas. And then he will go to the pressure plate to make the car jump over. And then he will enter the house and collect the first wheel. And he will master the first mechanic by placing the barrel on the pressure plate. And he will pull the lever to open the door. Follow the breadcrumbs back to second practice mechanic. We'll put the corks on both of the trees to stop the green gas. And this time he will use the green gas to break the trees, then place the cork on it to walk through. And he will collect the second wheel and lower the second lever. And that is the end of my level. On to the next.
Hi, my name is Sydney Bradley, and my level is basically a laboratory, and it's kind of like sunken in because there's no ground. And for the first mechanic, you would put this box on the pressure plate, and it would open this door right here. And then you swipe this over here to open the door that is back this way. And then you go around this, or you can move it with the grapnel. And you go up the stairs, but you can't quite reach it, so you go down. And then when you fall, you find the pressure plate, and you basically put this material right here, and then you drop it so you can see that it activates the rising platform. So you would pick this up. Whoa. Yeah, you would pick it up with this ball, and then you would shoot it with the right click so you can go up, and then keep going. And then basically for this, you would put it there so it can activate this door, and you would fall down. Then you just go this way. And this is where I twist both mechanics. So this would, the pressure plate would activate this and make them shift. And when you deactivate it, they switch back. So you put this here. And then you move it. And then you keep just rinsing it, repeating it. And you go this way. And this is where you master both mechanics, where it's basically just 3 instead of 2. Oops. And that's pretty much it for my level. On to the next.
Hi, my name is Jared Goodell. I'm part of Team Amethyst, and my level theme is an abandoned train graveyard, and the objective for the player is to collect all the treasures and escape the train graveyard. So this is the practice mechanic, and all the player has to do is lift up the barrel and put the barrel on the pressure plate to open the door. Next, the player will have to traverse through the hallways and get over the rubble to get to the next mechanic. And the next mechanic would be the practice switch panels. The player will have to press all 5 switch panels on the ground and use the barrel to press the switch panel up on the higher wall the player can't normally reach. This will cause the door to open and the player continue the level. This will lead straight to this practice of the pressure plates, but instead of 1 barrel, it's 2 this time. Putting both barrels on the pressure plate will cause the door to open and will help the player continue the level. The breadcrumbs will lead the player to the next area after traversing through some water. The next area is to match up all the corresponding switch panels. After traversing some more through rubble hallways, the player will come to the mastery of the first mechanic, which is just to place 4 barrels on the pressure plate. Once the player has done this, the door will open again, and they'll lead them to the final mastery, which is the mastery switch panels, which is just corresponding to the ones lit up on the wall. Then once they've completed this, the door will open and they will obtain all those stack of money on the ground, and that completes my level. On to the next one.
Hi, I am Kenneth McMurray. I'm a member of Team Amethyst, and this is my project. As you can see, the first mechanic is a pressure plate that will open the door. The second room is surrounded by debris, which you need your grapnel to clear the pathway. And once approaching the third room, you will need to climb upstairs to acquire the power catalyst, which will make the power core stable while transporting it to the facility. Among obtaining the power core and catalyst, you will need to traverse across laser fields that are deadly to you and will kill you. In the room next to the stairs will be the power core, which is surrounded by toxic gas that is currently doing damage upon you. Without a power suit, you are unable to be immune. And that is my level.
Hello, my name is Anthony Lugo, and I'm a part of Team Amethyst. And my level is a post-bastion factory. And there were some errors with Perforce, so all of my doors didn't load. But the player would first start off by placing a crate on top of the pressure plate, then activating this lever that was supposed to open the door that had the key card in there. That is not in there as well. That lever also opened that door. The player is going to traverse through here, jumping over objects and ducking over them as well that fell over. Some hard jumps. There you go. There you go. The player will duck through here, and the player will continue to move forward to the door in the front of him that is supposed to be locked. So he's going to make his way over to the right. Traversing through all the levels. There's a big change in the room was that there was a lot of empty space. I ended up fixing that. There was that lever was supposed to open that door right there, but again there was an error. The player will continue on to the next room. We're gonna have the second pressure plate mechanic. Yeah, the player's gonna need a box to go with him, and he's gonna place on a pressure plate. The pressure plate was supposed to open the door. And inside there was another key card that's supposed to be used at the end of the level. But the player will continue back to the door that was once locked. Again, I made the level feel more post Bastion, so that's why there's a lot of broken objects. The player will enter this door that was locked from before, and then duck his way down into this next area room. The player will continue forward and will come across this lever. He will activate this lever that drops the box and opens the door that's right in front of him. The player will then grab the crate and return to the pressure plate that was saw as soon as you came in the room. This pressure plate opens the door and it leads you over to the mastery once he makes his way through this section. Okay, the player will make this left into the room and will first walk to the forklift and activate it, which would bring down the box. And the player will grab the crate, take it to the pressure plate, and will open the last door. And there's the end of my level. On to the last.
All right, so my name is Tyler Johnson. I'm a part of Team Amethyst 07, and the theme of my level is going to be a not a post-apocalyptic, an underground laboratory / bunker. This is all the transition / entryway to such. Unfortunately, the first thing the player will notice is that the door is open. It should not be open, but anyways, I'm going to interact with it. The player is going to enter the bunker. The first thing that the player is going to do is traverse through some rubble. And they are going to find their way to the left side of the room, in which they're going to interact with a secure box to start the first hidden entryway. From here, the player is going to enter the elevator and move the connector object to the pressure plate, which will start the elevator. The player is going to go up here and activate this pressure plate with 2 secure boxes, and they're going to use the lever to make it back down the elevator safely. Once the player exits this room, they're going to go to the left. They're going to traverse through all of the rubble again, the boxes and the fallen shelves. And they're going to enter the, not the final room, but the final room on the first layer. They're going to go right under the stairs and interact with the lever, which will then unlock the secure bars above the stairs, blocking the player. The player is going to use these boxes right here to maneuver up and interact with this first connector, which should not be where it's at. And each of these connectors are going to start or unlock a different piece of the door to the next level of the bunker. From here, the player will traverse throughout the rubble again, and they will move their way to the right of the room and notice an unlocked door to the left right there. And through here, they will go down the stairs. First thing the player will notice when entering the room below the stairs is a switch panel to the right. And they're going to use that switch panel and the secure box to unlock another set of secure bars. Immediately to the left, the player will interact with a lever, which unfortunately is not triggering the animation, but they will notice a red button under which, and they will use that red button to activate the switch panel, which will then unlock the secure bars once again. Going through here, the player is going to find another connector panel to the left, and they will use that to connect to the pressure plate, which will then unlock a door behind them, and they will use any of the secure boxes in the surrounding area to activate said switch panel. Once the switch panel has been activated, the bars will open, and the player will finally unlock the final door, interacting with the lever, and they will find their way to the large sum of cash which was stolen. And once they're done, they can make it out and get their way to the bastion. And here they will enter the train park and run off into the sunset. And again, this is Team Amethyst 07, all of us. Thank you. Alright, that's pretty much it.